Yo, The Rock might be LeBron James.
Maybe.
How?
Because they just get a whole bunch of things that they don't deserve, like this win tonight.
Nah, this one was deserved.
No, it doesn't.
The Lakers ain't been doing nothing since they won the in-season tournament, the little cup thing. Yeah,
the Lakers didn't deserve their win. The Royal Rumble winners, except for one, didn't deserve their wins. Like nobody deserved no wins.
Man, so the predictions champion didn't deserve to win.
Yeah, him too.
Nah, you know. See, what type of champion is that? You don't even realize his mic is muted. This is not no champion I can get with, man. This is not the champion y'all won, man.
Exactly, man. Let me do this.
Well,
ladies and gentlemen, people with books. People
there you go. Hold
books,
on. Yeah,
read.
I like that. Go ahead.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, people who can read, people who can't read, women, upper class, people who got rent due, people who about to go see Michael Jackson, cats, snakes, chickens, ducks, jaguars, LeBron James, who's a cheater. I want a P test for him. We present to you with another episode of PE3.
Tell him I probably send your wish to give me some chicken. If you ain't knowing, love, if you listen.
Before I was so rudely interrupted.
Nah. You ain't gonna talk to this nigga about his energy, bruh.
It's been a long time.
Talk to the yeah. Unmute your mic, you feel me, and get to talking some shit to this nigga about his.
We got Krispy Kremes in the house, man. I'm not trying to. I have my mic on mute out of respect.
Oh, okay. You feel me, yo? But niggas ain't watching the numbers, huh? This nigga, you want to talk to the niggas about starting to show off with good energy. You feel me? You gonna let this nigga take the lead. You feel me? Dry as a bitch, and we just lose 40 fucking people in this motherfucker.
Let that happen.
Let that happen. You want to talk to me about being the position champion, about getting shit going, about getting shit rocking? You feel me? You don't want to let niggas know when that energy is fucked up. You feel me? Oh, okay.
The G and the negative. No. The G and the negative energy coming from this region over here. I'm not fucking with it. I'm not fucking with it.
No. Yeah. First off. Well, he finds
this is what all this is what Eric Badu be talking about. Fix your shit, man.
Yo, Ben, he finally read the group chat and finally decided to wear sweatshirts. That's fine. Decided to match with us, except for you. You know what I'm saying? He read the group chat and you didn't. You know what I mean? But I was saying that he decided to be muted. He decided to be mute. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my fault. You know what I'm saying? I can only control me. You know what I'm saying?
All this. Get that.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Fix your energy, nigga. Nah. Ain't no ladies and gentlemen. Ain't no bro. Can we stop, bro? Can we just start the show?
I already did the intro. You see, I've never seen someone.
Why you want to take us back? Why you want to take us back?
I've never seen somebody so angry and upset about winning a predictions championship. See, now you're gonna put the energy on my side because you flipped the feed. Now you're gonna put the energy on my side. I'm not taking that. It. Positive over here.
I didn't even see braided up gram is nice. You know what I mean? So like, man, this free range natural gram, like, you know what I'm saying, on this natural journey.
Hey man,
ain't really. He ain't taking no shit from nobody.
Hey, bro, I watched The Color Purple, and I got in touch with myself, and I feel like this is how things are supposed to go, man.
You didn't get fitted like Boosie?
Until you do right by me.
Oh my God.
All right, man.
I'm about to ask The Color Purple.
Let's get into it, dog.
Hey,
let's get into it.
Which one was it? Was it the new one or the old one? New one or the old one? New Color Purple or Old Color Purple?
You host the show.
I just wanted to know. New Color Purple or old?
The New Color Purple, nigga, the one that just came out. I'm out here being relevant. Nigga, this is a podcast. Right. You think I'm gonna come on here and talk about the fucking Color Purple from the 70s, nigga?
Yeah, because I remember when I asked if you or who was into musicals, and this nigga over here crucified me for that shit. So
Nigga, if you think I actually watched that shit, nigga, this is all right.
Go ahead.
No, please continue.
Royal Rumble.
Nah, you better pick it up because I'll pick up where Jizzle left off with his intro.
Hey, yo, man. Ladies, it was Royal Rumble tonight. And that's what we started with, the Women's Royal Rumble. There you go. Look, pick this back up. Look at me, man. I've been practicing.
Man, all right, bro. Don't do that.
He got a little ponytail, acting like a hottie. You know what I'm saying? Because his just came out.
Bro, all right. We kicking it off where the show kicked off. The Women's Royal Rumble match. CJ, what are your thoughts?
It was the best match of the night to me.
Really? Okay.
I thought it was the best match of the night. It started off. I'm like, we're not even going to speak about the beginning because I'm saying fuck that dude. But thought it was the best match of the night. You started off, you know what I'm saying? Number one, you know what I mean? The elder stateswoman, Big Natty, and then the first return of the night right off the gate. You know what I'm saying? That's how you got to do it. You know what I mean?
Naomi, bro, coming back.
But Naomi, she had it in her hair, my nigga. Just in case you forgot who she was, you know what I'm saying? She had it in her hair, my nigga.
Bro, this is like the third big return that Naomi has had in the Royal Rumble because I think it's like her and Edge are neck and neck for top Royal Rumble returns. Because Edge has the three, the one in 2010, the one where he came back, and the one where he won. And Naomi has the other two that she had and this one. So, I mean, after the contract was up with TNA and everything like that, I think we all kind of knew.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling.
I agree. I think we all kind of knew as well. You know what I'm saying? The reports were out there. You know what I'm saying? My sources. I'm just kidding.
Nah. We got sources now.
Yeah, now. My man.
Yeah.
No, we knew about this one. Yeah, Naomi's back. As Naomi. Very interesting. Yeah. I thought it was dope.
You saw that too, huh?
Continue.
Yeah. Hey, yo. If she'd have came back as Trinity, that'd have been like a real power move.
Yeah, that would have been a real bag. But Naomi is where the big bucks are, I guess. You know what I'm saying? They said they dropped a t-shirt. She's global now. Get it? Global.
With a W?
Yeah, global. Yeah, with a W. Yeah, I like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Naomi at number 2 was a nice surprise. Also, in addition to that, we got Jordan Grace from Impact, of course, the current Impact Knockouts champion. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Continuing the whole thing with her and
so much, yeah.
Trinity. Yeah, she popped up. I believe she was number 5. She lasted for a pretty decent amount of time in the Rumble too. She got to interact not only with Naomi but with Bianca. She had some interaction with
Ivy Nile.
Bam, there you go. I was like, yeah, there you go. Yeah, no. But I didn't agree with you, bro. This was the best match of the night, bro. And that's kind of unfortunate when it's a 4-match card and this is the first match that actually went on in the show. So yikes. Yeah,
man. And right quick. Y'all won. Y'all won because when we put up the question of the week and asking who do you think is going to be a surprise entrant in the Rumble, and y'all just sat there and y'all was talking all the mess in the world about Michelle McCool. Well, guess what? Y'all won because she wasn't in the match.
Yeah, man. Y'all some haters, bro. Y'all some haters. Y'all some faith breakers. That's what y'all is. Y'all some faith breakers. That's what y'all.
Hey, no Michelle McTaker, nigga. Well, it's Michelle McTaker, nigga. But leave her alone, nigga.
Yeah, man. You didn't get Michelle McCool, but you did get R-Truth entering the Women's Royal Rumble. R-Truth get ready to come in. Can I just finish explaining what happened and then you can interject with your thoughts, or you can just take over? I can leave.
Take it away.
Oh, just go, nigga.
I mean, I'm just saying, bro.
But I've been stopped talking. All right. I understand.
When can we do the pet peeves episode? Because right now, my spidey senses is tingling, nigga.
Listen, I'm about to write it down.
Yeah, man. R-Truth, go ahead. What are your thoughts? It was funny, but now I'm not in the mood to laugh.
Nah, it was funny, and then it led to Valhalla getting like a 5-second entrance, and now her and Chelsea Green are tied for like the shortest amount of time in a women's Royal Rumble. But going back to the whole Jordan Grace thing, I was probably jumping to conclusions. I probably still am jumping to conclusions, but I'm hoping this like works out some type of working relationship between TNA and WWE. I'd really like to see something like I said it like probably maybe 3 or 4 times on Twitter. I want Worlds Collide with NXT and TNA. I feel like that's not too much to ask. You know, I feel like we're not asking much. I'm not asking for the whole main roster to do like a whole like crossover pay-per-view. I'm just asking for you to just go down to NXT. I mean, they're in Orlando. Y'all used to kind of be based out of Orlando. Make it work.
Make it work. Make it work.
Do what?
If you want to, I don't know, man. If you want to DM Triple H any pictures that he has, you know what I'm saying, or Scott D'Amore, you know what I'm saying, just reach out to somebody and let them know, you know what I'm saying, your booking ideas and all of that. And maybe we can get it going.
That's not like a Worlds Collide. That's like a States Collide.
You think I'm gonna pull this off? They won't even grant us an interview. How you think I'm gonna pull this off?
Man, I don't know.
I mean, I you know what? I take it back because Cody reading tweets. So you know, I didn't. You never know. You never know.
Wishful thinking all around. Wishful thinking all around. Definitely. Okay, so you know what I liked about this Royal Rumble? They had top contender little graphic bars at the top, and they were like talking about it throughout the matches. That was really, really dope. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the endurance records of the match, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit popped up on the screen. It was like Naomi's been in this match for 38 minutes. Bianca's been in here for 32 minutes. Bailey's been in here for 37 minutes. I was like, oh yeah, I'm fucking with this. I like this. I definitely like this.
You see what happens when you show Kevin Dunn the door? That's exactly what happens. Got him the fuck
take
out
that
of
for your rankings. Talking about rankings, that's your rankings for you. Yeah, it's right there where you can see it the whole time.
I'll just go ahead and skip to that since Jizzle has alluded to it. Jade Cargill popped up, debuted at number 28, just after Roxanne Perez pulled up from NXT at number 27. But Jade Cargill's debut, she said a storm is coming. The storm has arrived. She ended up eliminating Nia Jax, Naomi,
easily,
and Becky Lynch. What are our thoughts, chat? I'm gonna read your opinions as well. What are our thoughts on Jade Cargill's debut?
Oh, Jizzle? I'm gonna go. Let me go. Yo, it was the perfect, like, because we were all asking questions about, yo, what are they gonna do? She's been there for a while. Oh my god, like there's no better way to debut than in a Royal Rumble match like that, and then having the showing, like, even though it was in a short time, because you was 20 when she was 28. So, yes. But like even in the short time, like just to be that dominant in that short amount of time, like that's the perfect debut. Like it's just like coming in at like an early number, then lasting that long until the last 4 or whatever. But like they made her impact. Like they played it right. And yeah, she was definitely a high point for me of the fucking shit.
Nah, bro, like that, like the way that they brought her in, because we saw like they made it big to do when she got signed originally this summer, and they brought her in and everything like that, and she was going from show to show to show, popping up, and then they said, you know what, now it's time to get down. It's time to actually like, you know, trying to, give you a little bit more training under your belt. And now we're seeing she comes in immediately, eliminates Nia Jax with ease, crowd pops and everything like that. So you know what you got there. You know what you got there. A little face off with Bianca Belair. I like that too. I wouldn't mind if you wanted to put that on the card for WrestleMania, or you wanted to do a slow build to that to get to maybe SummerSlam or maybe even next year's WrestleMania. either way, I'm glad they acknowledge it immediately and then just, hide from it. And so this is something that we can revisit possibly.
You gotta get a nigga to play some guitar over there too. I mean, because I don't know about this theme song, but
I gotta go back and listen to it. I honestly gotta go back and listen to the theme song because I didn't really
the song.
I wasn't really paying attention too much to it. You need some guitar in it?
But I need some guitar now because I associate that with her. Other than her just tossing motherfuckers around,
there's guitar in the song. It's very similar to the AEW thing.
I need that shit.
I gotta go back and listen to it.
Which leans on the guitar. It's very guitar heavy.
What
theme were we listening to?
I need Slash. She needs Slash. All right, Slash. What are you doing?
To answer Excel's question, Naomi is back. That was not a TNA cameo.
Yeah, otherwise it'd have been Trinity Fatu.
Yeah,
I don't blame bro for asking that question because last year Nia Jax was in the Rumble and they didn't sign her till damn near June. So that's a valid question.
Very valid question. Very valid question. MCG says they already got Jade merch out. They made her look strong as fuck all around. Nia Jax last 3. That's Brenton in the chat. Let's see. David says she was moving better in the ring. Let's see. EJ says, Jade versus Bianca, take my money. Yeah, they had the little showdown, the show. What is it? The stare down. I said showdown. Yeah. Stare down with bro. It was good. It was good. The crowd popped.
Come through with the military press and it was like drop both of them. It's like, you know what? I'd like to beat your ass.
Yeah. Shout out to Born Hater in regards to Jade's debut. Says her star power is insane. Like the crowd response says it all. She has it. Instantly, it was great.
I know I didn't get to call out niggas like I wanted to on this week's episode because we kind of ran out of time, kind of went over, but I could do it now.
Oh, no.
Every single one of you on the timeline I saw posting the video. This star power. Oh, she's got it factor. I remember last year. Last year and the year before that. I remember when I take it back. I'll take it back further. I remember when she debuted in AEW and everybody on this show said that is a star. The ones that y'all posting in, I remember each and every one of y'all talking about, oh, she not even that good. This is cringe. Oh, she a fake Bianca Belair. I just want y'all to be honest. Just be honest. Be honest about it, because the shit is not sitting right with me. I'm not gonna expose y'all, but y'all just know. I know who you are. Okay.
Yeah, snap to a Slim Jim and die.
Okay. All right.
Like this shit was crazy.
Wreck the ship.
No, I like the women's Royal Rumbles match because they had like a lot of the moments, like you guys said, with Jade and Bianca. I think Ivy and Jordan had like a little standing little suplex moment. You know what I mean? Like that shit, like that always gonna get me like, y'all niggas fucking talked about that shit. You know what I mean?
You smoke alarm.
Hey, bro, we talked about this. You know what? I will do it. I will do it. Okay, it's on the list. I will do it.
It's on the list.
Y'all gonna bully this man into changing his smoke alarm.
You know what? No. We talked about it on post production. I had an epiphany. If that's what you want to call it. I was sitting in the bed this morning, just relaxing, minding my own business, and I heard the beeping sound. I was like, "Damn, that is annoying." Like that's annoying as fuck.
Man.
So I got y'all.
He's a little person. He's a little borrower. He'll get to it when 2 weeks. I swear to God, it'll be swapped out. Like every couple of days, he moves it closer to the smoke detector, just like a couple inches closer,
like a little nomad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. A couple other notes here for the women's Rumble. Tiffany Stratton, also from NXT at 29, a returning Liv Morgan. Popped up 30. At number 30. Naomi set a new endurance record with 102 minutes, I believe. And then Bayley, of course, as the winner. reset that record at 103 in like 3 seconds. So yeah, I thought that was dope. The final 3 was Jade, Liv, and Bailey. Liv eliminated Jade, Bailey eliminated Liv, and Bailey is headed to WrestleMania, going to Philly as the winner of the 2024 Royal Rumble. We all picked that one across the board with the yams. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it looked
Bailey on Bailey.
We got one, man. We got one.
Not my only one.
She came back around and said nothing but love, buddy. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. Hey, you fix your smoke alarm whenever you have the time and opportunity to, my friend. You know what I'm saying?
Them batteries are not cheap.
Hey, dog, it's your household, man. It's your household, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do what y'all want to do over there.
Yeah, it's your household in the household.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and advance this conversation. By the way, if anybody is you know what I'm saying, got the double screens going with the press conference, please keep us informed on what's going on over there. You know what I'm saying? So we can kind of interject some of that into the conversation. I'm pretty sure people are waiting to see if certain people in the media are going to ask Triple H or anybody else some very interesting questions. So let's go ahead and kick it into gear and this Fatal 4-Way match with Roman Reigns and LA Knight and AJ Styles and Randy Orton.
Hold on.
CJ, please.
Question. I got a question. How did you feel about that shit going second?
I thought that I thought it was awkward a little bit. I know some people were expecting like if there's gonna be like if the I saw that like there was some discourse about some people were expecting some big grandiose ending if this match like went last or main evented over the actual Royal Rumble match. But yeah, it kind of caught me off guard when this match ended up going second, and I'm like, oh, okay, so they're gonna do Logan and KO after this? Sure, got it.
I did like that threw me off completely, just like you said, because I'm sitting there like getting up to go get something to eat real quick, and I hear them like say like, oh yeah, Randy Orton coming out. I'm like, what?
Already?
I'm like, Randy who? So I thought like just like you thought, I was like, okay, it's gonna be KO next. Give everybody a chance to kind of catch their breath.
Yeah.
But going straight into that's when I knew. I was like, The Rock ain't coming back. This is gonna be Cody and Roman straight to the Rumble. I was like, it's not. I was like, the Rock ain't coming back. If it was the main event like last year, then that would have been kind of something to be like, okay, well, we might have to do something big since it's like closing out the show. But now I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at them going second because this match didn't really have like a ton of momentum to go later on anyway. And Andy Joseph said the match was mid.
But that shit was exactly what I said it was going to be. It was a way to get all these niggas out the way at the exact same time. All right, like everybody got to get their shit off. You know what I'm saying? AJ Styles got to wrestle in his biker jeans. Like everybody got to do exactly what they wanted to do with this shit. Like once they started showing the fucking promos for the shit, like after the women's match, and I was like, why are they showing these? I was like, I know this shit ain't going second. Oh, this shit is going second. All right, whatever. So I just like I don't know if it was like well, we got to do something. Let's shake things up. I'm saying let people know that we're doing something different. Like nah, nigga, this nigga Roman had a flight to catch.
Yeah, man. Same exact match though. Same exact match. It's beyond time to end this run. The matches are no longer fun. The matches are no longer good. It's just rinse and repeat. You know what I'm saying, at this point, and it's not enjoyable when you got pieces like Randy Orton, AJ Styles, and LA Knight, along with Roman Reigns. You I don't know. I expected a little bit more. I expected some exciting spots. I expected a little bit more fast paced action. Like they was moving out there, like they was allowing Roman and Randy to call the match, to call the pace. You feel me? And it's like them niggas just slow on everything. Like they don't do nothing. You feel me? Like it is just like, bro, like yeah. I don't know. This match was driving me up a wall, bro. I was not feeling
and to put Solo in it, I thought that I was like, this is why we have a fatal 4-way kind of formula. So you don't have to put Solo out here to help you win the match. So you can just be like, okay, well, this person hits their finishing move. I just throw them out, and then I hit the spear, and then I win. Like, I thought it would be something like that towards the end, but bringing Solo out there and then just having him go through the barricade and take himself out anyway. I felt like, what are we doing? This is all for nothing. You know what I mean?
Hey, but niggas got to stop doing that too. Like, if I got an enforcer and then you just running into walls, nigga, what do I have you for, my nigga? Like, nigga, like the wall is right there. Like, you can see the wall before you can see the nigga that you try to run into. So I think he might need some new cousins. At least he didn't stack niggas this time like I thought he was going to do. So like,
they tried to.
You know, Randy said, I'm not getting stacked.
They tried
for the 48,033 people. Yeah.
Okay, so I remember a few months ago, I said that LA Knight is not a dynamic in-ring performer. He doesn't do anything exciting in the ring. You guys remember that? You guys remember I said that? I was criticizing this man and his in-ring prowess. I still don't think he's like super, super exciting in the ring, but I will say I got to take back the idea that he doesn't do anything exciting at all because he did that little coast to coast, like he did the bulldog, and then he ran to the other side and he do that little jump up all the way to the top rope shit.
Superplex.
You feel me? Yeah, bro. I was like, you know what? That was kind of fire. That was kind of fire, my nigga. I gotta give it to you, bro. You was doing some cool shit in there. You feel me? Like he was probably like did the most exciting spots in the match, and that wasn't really saying much, to be honest with you. But yeah, like Ben said, Solo came out there, got into the match, and you know, basically ran himself through the barricade. It's just, bro, I'm sick of it, bro. I'm just sick of it. Roman pinned AJ with a spear and retained the title, and it's just like, please, please, get this shit out of here. Running over to the chat real quick. I saw EJ says, hot take, I don't give a fuck about Roman versus Cody 2. And you are on the wrong side of this thing here, my friend.
Wrong side of history.
Yeah, I understand everybody gets their opinion, you know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody else, bro. Ain't nobody else to do it, P. Excel says he needs some new cousins. Booker T recently said that he is working his damnedest to try to get Jacob Fatu into the WWE, and talked about how, you know, every now and then people make mistakes or what have you, even his own past or what have you, you know what I mean? But people deserve opportunities and chances, especially when they're as hardworking and deserving as Jacob Fatu, and I'd love to see it. So hopefully Booker T can use some of his pull to get a performer like Jacob Fatu a spot on a major wrestling company roster, because oh man, MLW just ain't it, P.
Man, and these cousins that Roman got ain't it either. So
yeah, apparently.
Trying to hit the substitution for some new cousins.
Apparently, man. MCG says, where was Gallows and Anderson? 100% a good question. I don't know. And they wonder why AJ be punking them niggas out every time he see them now. Because they had nothing but time, space, and opportunity, and nobody jumped. So there you go. Oh, well. What's next? Oh, next was KO and Logan Paul. I'm going to be 100% honest with y'all. I took a weed nap during this match. I don't know what happened. I looked up and I said, oh, shit, brass knucks. The ref is calling for the bell. All right, well, let's get ready for this next Royal Rumble match.
Them 19-minute naps, dog.
Man, dog.
Oh my god!
It's like what's the little drink at Starbucks called? That, you know what I'm saying? Look! Don't cancel me. I'm just saying I know they got a drink over there. I ain't saying I'm drinking it.
It's like the yellow rock stars.
Yeah, for sure. It's the refresher. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? That little nap. It was a refresher right there with the little dragon fruit, the little dragon drink. Yeah, that was the refresher right there. That was the refresher right there. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Had a couple of little bowls.
Formula 50.
Had a couple of little bowls, little bong rips. You feel me? You know my bong. Her name is Melly. Her name Melly. You feel me? It's Melly. Is you know what I'm saying? Like, it's Melly. Like, you gotta say it like Melly. You feel me?
That's at the deli.
Right. She all on the floor till I get up.
Yo, Logan Paul.
not to
Logan
cut the
Paul
conversation.
No,
Not to cut the
please.
conversation off, but
Advance it.
during the press conference, Triple H was just asked about the Vince McMahon lawsuits.
Oh, please, yeah.
He was just asked about it. He was asked about it by a couple people, and one of them including Cam. Shout out to Cam. And he basically just kind of skirted around it. He was like, "Look, man, we just sold out the Royal Rumble. We just got this deal with Netflix. Like everything's going good. You know, I don't really want to focus on the negative right now." He was just asked a couple seconds ago. Oh yeah, by the way, Cam asked him what he would do to ensure the safety and that no one was being taken advantage of as employees in WWE, the way that, you know, the allegations are going on in this lawsuit. And he said, "Oh, we're going to do everything about it." Also, he kind of looked like he was kind of like a little bit, you know, angry and a little bit like irritated with the last time the question was asked. So he went back to his original answer and said, I'm going to go back and say, like, we just sold out the Royal Rumble. We just had, you know, got this deal with Netflix. I'm not focusing on that right now. He said that he did not read the lawsuit or any of the allegations that are going on in it right now. He said that everybody found out in real time about the lawsuit. So he said that it was not something that he was privy to. Thoughts on all that? What do you guys think on those type of answers?
Thoughts on those types of answers? Those are the political answers. Those are the answers that you're gonna get. I think it's noble, and it's, you know, I think it's definitely noble, and it's honorable for the people that are actually, you know, the ones that are asking these questions, the ones that are stepping up and saying, okay, you know what I'm saying, like this is our opportunity to like get some real conversation going here. And you know, just the same thing as happens with the AEW pressers. I don't expect these people to answer these questions, but you got to put the pressure on them. You know what I'm saying? You got to see how they respond to it. You got to see, you know what I'm saying, like, and based on their response to the question, you can kind of figure out what your answer might be if you read between the lines. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's a situation where somebody asks a question and then it's posed in a different manner, like you don't get the answer that, you know what I'm saying, people expect, and then they kind of keep it going. But I 100% support these questions being asked. Mr. All Days Off in the comments says press conference is rigged. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. But you know, it is what it is. Who'd you get that transcript from? Is that Trevor Dame?
Who?
As far as the information, the information that you got about the press conference.
Oh no, I was just watching it in the background.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, CJ, what do you think about that?
I mean, he had to expect that this was coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it could have got worse. You know, I mean, people could have dogpiled, like, "What's up with Slim Jim? What's up with that? Where's your father-in-law, freak ass boy? Like, what's going on?"
It was kind of a dogpile. It was like 3 or 4 in a row.
Yeah, I'm saying, but you know what I mean, like, but you have to expect that shit was coming. It's not like you've been here, like you've not been here before. You know what I mean? Like, this is not the first controversy that your fucking father-in-law has been into, like in the last 2 years. But I mean, like like what Graham said, like you got, man, put your fucking foot on their neck. You know what I'm saying? Even if they're Benzino and they ain't got one, I'm saying put your foot on their neck. You know what I mean? And keep that shit going. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about none of them numbers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So questions though. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I completely agree 100%. You got to ask these type of questions. You got to apply the pressure. You got to like open up the door for conversation, an honest conversation. I know wrestling is predetermined. This is something that people call fake, but what goes on outside of this is real shit, and you have to ask these kind of questions. Now, I did expect him to kind of skate around it, and I almost halfway didn't expect anybody to ask the question, because a lot of times these press conferences, they, you know what I mean, sometimes they give a little bit of fluff, you know what I mean? So I didn't 100% expect them to ask that, but I'm glad that people stood up and asked those questions and tried to get an answer out of it. Triple H copping out. It's the same thing that we saw like last month with Tony Khan when he was asked about Chris Jericho and he was asked about that type of situation. He gave a very similar answer. So before you get on there, you start crucifying Triple H. Remember, both sides of it are going to give these type of answers, just like Graham said, because they don't want to put everything out on Front Street. At the end of the day, that's still his father-in-law, and I'm pretty sure, you know, he doesn't want to really get into that right now and get in all the nasty business while he's on there speaking in front of everybody. And same side of as Tony Khan and Chris Jericho. He's still somebody that's probably very close to Tony Khan. He's day one, and on top of that, he's still an active employee. So I didn't expect much to go on both ends, but yeah, they asked about it.
Yeah, and yeah, bro, this is a business at the end of the day. We here to talk about the business shit. You feel me? Like all that shit that's going on over there. You feel me? Like that nigga's not a part of the business no more. I really don't want to talk about that shit. You feel me? Like, but this is where we are. You feel me? Like I get it.
And the game is the game. You know what I mean? Like the game is the game. Like you knew what it was. Yeah.
Remember?
It's all about the game. All right.
You remember when Triple H was on Stone Cold's podcast and he was like, "Hey, that's some Vince shit. If you want to ask that question, you need to talk to Vince." That's basically what it was. He was like, "Hey, when's Raw gonna go back to 2 hours? Hey, that's some Vince shit. Hey, why your father-in-law being a freak boy? Man, that's some Vince shit."
I ain't no freak boy. I'm happily married.
Yes, I ain't been a freak boy since 1997.
Yeah,
but
2001, Katie Vick. But
you guys want to go back to talking about the Logan Paul match? Because I didn't see any of that shit. That's why I let you guys talk about
like
it.
That.
I walked out of the room.
But who's this goof nigga in the white shirt? Like, has he been there before? Like, because this goofy ass nigga is a goof nigga. He reminds me of Brody Jenner, and I don't like it.
What are you talking about?
In the Logan Paul KO match, it was
the prime nigga, one of these little
the prime nigga in the white Diddy shirt. Like, I was like, yo, who is this nigga? And then like everybody ran out, made a distraction, and then like KO did the, you know what I'm saying, did the real nigga thing, you know what I'm saying, using nigga weapon against him, you know what I'm saying, kind of like shooting a nigga with his own gun. And you know what I'm saying, you shouldn't have brought it here. And you know what I mean? Then like now the referee went to decide, you know what I mean? Like not after the fucking 17 prime niggas came out, but you know, like now when he has the fucking brass knuckles, it was like, oh, okay, whoa, you cheated. You must have punched him with it. Like, nah, man, hit him with a stunner. You just didn't see it. And ending like that was fucking kind of like a punch in the gut, but it was like a good punch in the gut.
The DQ?
Bro.
Yeah, like that's the kind of DQ I like. You know what I mean? Yeah, like it was something I didn't expect. So that was my favorite part of the shit. Just like, ooh.
I want, like, if y'all gonna do that, I want y'all to get Mr. Beast in it. Because Mr. Beast ain't gonna fight. You just gonna pay 20 niggas to beat your ass. That's it.
Oh god. Oh man, here we go. Next up was the men's rumble.
Go ahead.
Men's rumble. Kicked off with yeah, for sure. We're not finna talk about Mr. Beast and fantasy booking.
I brought information to the table. I should be able to say some shit for next 5 minutes. But yeah, you go ahead.
I feel you on that. That was fair. That was very fair. Jimmy Uso, number 1 and number 2 in the men's rumble. Before we move on any further with this Royal Rumble talk, what do we think about that move and the idea of them using the Royal Rumble spot to kind of bring this together and make this thing hot again before WrestleMania so they can have these two fight?
Hey, yo, like it was something that happened. Like when it happened, you were just like, I can't believe that we didn't think of that shit that happened. Like think of that shit happening. Cause like usually like 1 and the 2, like booking the 1 and the 2 is kind of like oh okay. Because like even booking 1 and 2 could be like a potential WrestleMania like feud going on, and like ain't no bigger feud than family. Like when the family feuds, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Mr. Potato Head, and I thought it was pretty dope. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like I'm saying when like I seen Matt and Jeff come in at 2 and 3 at a couple Royal Rumbles. It's just like oh. So yeah, that's pretty good. They got everybody got their interest music off. So yeah, let's go.
Facts. This is what the Royal Rumble is for. This is why I love the Royal Rumble in so many ways. This is why it's my favorite pay-per-view of the year, because you cannot, not only can you use the other matches in the show to kind of further rivalries, but you can use the Royal Rumble as itself as a tool to create rivalries going into WrestleMania, to reheat old rivalries that you kind of had to put on the back burner because you wanted them to get to WrestleMania. So I really enjoyed them doing that and kind of like having them to be like, okay, well, they haven't crossed paths since Jay left and he went to Monday Night Raw to get away from the bloodline. And now you kind of put it on the table like, okay, you might have forgot about this. Let's reheat this shit. Like, and then on top of it, Jay just being beat up by Jimmy Uso and whoever he decided to team up in the Royal Rumble. I like that shit. Like I really like that shit. I saw people saying like, what if this main event's night one of WrestleMania? No. Nah. Ain't no way.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I don't even want to see the match.
Oh shit.
I don't think it's gonna be a good match.
You don't think they can go first like Brett and Owen did at 10?
I don't think they can. I don't think that they can have a Brett and Owen worthy match if their life depended on it. I don't think that they're gonna have a good match. I think it's gonna be a 3-star, 2.5. I might be pushing it at 3. Bro, all they do is super kicks and they tag matches. They gonna just super kick each other for 8.5 minutes. I do not care. I do not care. I'm not a fan of giving people opportunities to do matches just because they're brothers and we always wanted to do this together. Do this in your backyard, my nigga.
Yeah, I just think the Bucks do it all the time, and they got matching mustaches.
You feel me?
I just think that like when they first split up and shit, like the fire from that has died down already. You know what I'm saying? Because like Jay's not even fucking with the bloodline anymore because they moved him over to Raw. Mm-hmm. So I think like if they were still like kind of like on SmackDown interacting with each other, it would have meant a little more. So like I think that's just kind of them shooting themselves in the foot, but like it is like it was a good little way to get them niggas like, oh shit, yeah, them niggas is twins. Oh my god, look how the family feuds. So that was a good little moment, but like you said, like, it was lackluster. Especially when one nigga is just kind of like laying around. And like you kind of knew that the other one was going to last longer than the other one.
Nah, because like I said, this Royal Rumble match, like we said in the beginning, this one wasn't as good as the first match of the night. They had this one. And because this one, it sort of moved slow at times. There weren't as many big surprises. I did like the addition of Pat McAfee in there, of having him just be like, oh, I'm in the Rumble? I didn't know I was in the Rumble. Then get in there, see Omos and Braun Breaker in there, and just kind of be like, you know what? I'm going to get out of there. We didn't talk about Pat McAfee being there. I love that they're like allowing him to show up for Big 4 pay-per-views, just be a part of it, just randomly. I know we don't get to get him like we did like back before, you know, when he left. And it's crazy to think at one time Pat McAfee was really showing up to SmackDowns weekly and doing that, even though it was for a short time. But seeing him come back, get on the announce table and like chop it up with Corey and Michael Cole was great. And the fact that when he got back to the table, Cole was just talking shit to him the whole time. He's like, you know, I lasted a minute. You was only in there 30 seconds. He was like, yo, fuck you, Cole. Like the entire time from that point on, I really enjoyed that. And if that was what you use, and you know what, we said it, like we can count that as a celebrity entrance. Like we could definitely count that as that.
I'm saying. He was like, how big is that dude?
MCG is asking, did Pat replace Brock? I will do my best to find out.
Hey, yeah.
To answer that, I read a report on PW Insider that Brock was going to be in the Rumble, but I think it was just a mutual decision. Like, bro, you need to go home. You got some stink on you right now. And that his spot would be given to an NXT wrestler. It might have been given to Pat McAfee. It might have been given to Braun Breaker. It might have been given to Carmelo Hayes. Either way, one of those spots they said allegedly was supposed to go to Brock Lesnar. Go ahead, Graham.
I think Carmelo Hayes' spot should have actually gone to Trick Williams. I think that would have just. I think that would have even more just fueled Melo to be like, man, I'm sick of this nigga, bro. Like, I've been on SmackDown for 3.5, 4 weeks. I've been in Nick Aldis' office asking to be in the Rumble. You feel me? And y'all gonna give it to him after they? Ooh, I hate you.
Hey, bro. Hey, you know what? It would have been worse, nigga, if he'd came. Look, because he came out like at 5, right? If Trick would have came out at 6, nigga, like.
You get that'd have been the move. Trick. Whoop that trick.
Everybody would have chanted that shit, dog.
You see Melo's reaction.
like this is shit. You know how niggas be surprised in the Rumble when they be looking like this because they be holding like the back of their ear like they just heard something loud. Like it's like
that's big.
Like that'd have been great.
Like, nah, because he showed up on SmackDown, and I definitely thought he was going to be in the Royal Rumble because I was kind of hype about it. But I'm like, you showed up at SmackDown and everything like that, and the whole crowd was just chanting for him. And like, you know, one of those things where you see it and you're kind of like, where it's like you have lightning in a bottle, like you're like a big fish in a small pond or whatever. And then when you transfer them to that upper stage, a lot of people don't really get it. But that's not the case for Trick Williams, apparently, because when he showed up on the main roster, everybody was chanting "whoop that trick." So I really enjoyed that, and a lot of people were worried about like, oh, well, and saying this as well, like, you know, he's good in NXT, but when he goes to the main roster, it might not translate over. Guess what? That shit is going to translate over.
Yeah, pretty sure it is. That was fire. Yeah,
sucks, man.
Go ahead.
I just feel bad, nigga, like, cause it feel like they spammed the return button on the women's Royal Rumble match. So like anybody that came out was just kind of like, oh, okay. Oh, here's Carlos spit an apple in the nigga face. You know what I'm saying? So that was cool.
For a minute, I was thinking, I was like, okay, well, you had some TNA wrestling. You had Jordan Grace in the beginning of the women's Royal Rumble. I was like, okay, so maybe you bring in a male TNA superstar. Oh my God, I would have.
Graham, I was just about to say, I'm glad that the animal didn't show up for the men's Royal Rumble.
He's the champion
of what?
Of TNA.
TNA.
And Miss Humble. Yeah, Moose is the champion. So if they bring in Jordan Grace, who's the Knockouts champion, she's the women's champion over there. Why wouldn't they bring in the world champion?
Moose. Yeah, I was like, yo, y'all could have brought in Josh Alexander. Y'all should have brought in Josh Alexander. Like, come on, bro.
There you go.
And what if Moose was going to come in and then Jordan Grace just threw Jonathan Gresham at that nigga? She was like, nah, you don't get to be in it.
Not bad. That's funny. What do we think about Andrade's return? He popped up number 4 in the Rumble. He's back. Andrade's back, man.
Like, bro, I think it got to a point where people were like, yo, when he left and he got over there to AEW. In the beginning, everybody was optimistic, and I called it from the beginning. I said, they ain't going to do right by this man. Everybody, oh, you being a hater. Oh, you just don't like AEW. Oh, what you got against Andrade? I said, no. I said, they're not really going to do much with him because look at the way that he was brought in. You brought him in. There was no reaction because you didn't time it right. Then you put him with Vicky Guerrero. Then you put him with Chavo Guerrero. And then you gave him another manager. And you didn't have him on TV for a long time. And then when you have the opportunity to put the TNT title on him, everybody's behind him. You didn't do it. You didn't capitalize on it. Yes, he has some good Yes, he has some good matches over there. Yes, he has some pretty funny moments over there, but nothing was memorable. And I think for everybody, especially Andrade, he knew, I got to get out of here. Nobody who wants to stay at a job tells their employee, when I see you, I'm going to fuck you up, and then follows through on that. I think that was the moment where everybody was like, yeah, he wants to get out of here. And it looks, shout out to at OMG is Junior in the chat right now. He's going to join the LWO. That's what it's looking like. He popped up. He had a little moment with He had a little moment with Santos. Santos and him were, Santos wanted to dap him up. He was like, nah, bro, I ain't feeling you. And they started going at it. Now, the other reason why they said he's probably going to be in the LWO is because Zelina is in the LWO. Follow me real quick. She's in there. She makes the call. Hey, I need you to come out here. I need you to help us out. We down a man. Ray is injured. Dragon Lee over on NXT doing whatever he's doing with Obafemi. I need you to come in for some backup. I need you to be here and help us out. Makes the call. Andrade's in the LWO. I'm with it. Me personally, I like
it. Andrade get blessed into the game. Yeah, that's dope. Andrade and Santos is the way to go. Like, you know, like that has WrestleMania written all over it. You can build that.
Depending on the extent of Rey Mysterio's injury, if he can come back before WrestleMania, it's most definitely going to be Rey Mysterio versus Santos Escobar at WrestleMania. Like it's going to be that. Like you can have Santos and Andrade maybe on SmackDown, maybe at the Elimination Chamber leading up to it. Maybe they're both in Elimination Chamber match. I don't know which way you want to work it, but it's definitely Rey and Santos at WrestleMania.
Likely. Man, this dude
that was a big surprise, wasn't it?
What, Andrade?
Andrade, yeah, for the men's Royal Rumble.
Yeah, it wasn't really any other surprises. It was just him.
Titus.
I like Braun Breaker in there, but yeah, you're right. It wasn't what people were expecting. I think what people they saw Jordan Grace and Naomi in the first in the women's Royal Rumble to kick off the show, and they had high expectations, and also people led themselves to believe that certain things were going to happen that didn't happen. Like I saw people were like, "There's no Sasha Banks, there's no AJ Lee." I told you, AJ Lee ain't showing up. How many times CM Punk got to say it? How many times she got to say it? I know it's cool. I even said it on Twitter. I was like, "Oh man, that would be really cool," but that was the extent of it. That would be really cool. Not, oh, I think this is going to happen. I'm putting all my hopes in it. I really hope it happens. Would it have been nice? Yeah. Did I think it was going to happen? No. Sasha Banks. You already know what's going on with Sasha Banks. You already know. Talks broke down. Literally broke down. There was no way she was going to come there. And they've been at a standstill so far getting her to come back. It's looking like she's going to pop up in AEW along with Okada. That's what it's looking like right now. We will see. But for you to kind of lead yourself into believe that and then be mad at them that it didn't happen, we got to stop this shit, man. It is 2024. Y'all been doing this shit. Y'all been doing this shit since I can remember. I remember being on wrestling Twitter back in 2010, and y'all were doing this shit then. Yeah, bro. I'm a vet. Y'all was doing this shit back then, bro. I remember that. Like, nigga, cut it out.
You should have been doing geography, nigga. You was like 8 years old, nigga. What are you doing? Like, this shit's fucking crazy shit.
I was 13.
Listen, Mercedes just told that nigga you can't afford it. Like, Scott should have sent boots. Tony said Scott should have sent boots. Like, you better off sitting in the hook, nigga. It was just, I don't know, man. Then it feels like the women's Rumble should have went last. If they had that many things, like I know you want to start off with a bang, but you know what I'm saying, you kind of want to end with a bang too. Even though it did kind of end with a bang.
Shout out to Ty to pull a quote from Friday. Man, that was different. CM Punk talks broke down. That was different. Like sometimes you could kind of feel it where someone's like, "Oh man, I ain't really trying to go back over there," and you're like, "You're lying. You're lying to me." But I'm gonna let it slide. This was not one of them. This is not like the whole like money conversation between like Sasha Banks and WWE. It was kind of believable because if you don't know, she kind of wanted more money the last time. So when it's an excuse and it's something like really simple like that. Now, if it was something complicated where they were like, "Oh, well, they didn't go get her all green M&Ms and put in her dressing room, and that's how she wanted it, and they didn't have Fiji water at 72 degrees temperature," then that's kind of where I'm like, I'm gonna call bullshit on it. But the money, yeah, no, you're not playing about the money, but that was different, completely different.
So the whole thing with this whole press conference thing and the questions that people are asking Triple H and trying to get some more information. This all comes down to pipeline since last time we talked, this last week, this most recent episode that we had with all this conversation about Vince McMahon and these allegations coming in, this brand new lawsuits that just dropped. Since the last time we spoke, Slim Jim pulled out of the Royal Rumble. Vince McMahon completely resigned from all of his positions and posts, and with a TKO and the WWE. So he is no longer affiliated with either one of these organizations anymore at present moment. And I don't know that he has the ability to, use his power to come back. I don't believe he has the voting power to be able to just try to sneak back in like the way he did last year with the WWE and try to, regain his position. When we did the episode the other day, the news had just came down the pipeline. I didn't really have a lot of time to read into or see what was going on personally for me, which is really unfortunate because we got asked to be on a news program from some greater news in Toronto or whatever. Yeah, they reached out and was like, "Yo, can we get a host from Public Enemies to talk about this Vince McMahon thing or whatever?" And I'm like,
Yo, but I was gonna go in there and be like, "Yo, man, he's a freak ass boy. That's what he is."
I sent the email in the group chat, but it was super early in the morning.
Yeah.
And
oh my god, you could have said, "Oh, I would have done it too." Oh my god, I would have done it.
That was both at work. You feel me?
Fuck work. I would have done it.
I fuck work. What?
Hey! I was on TMZ at work, man. Do you think I would not get on it? A legitimate, all right, man, bro.
My bad,
y'all. Oh my god!
I should have sent our TMZ correspondent to handle this here. You know what I'm saying? But
I would have worn a shirt too. I would have drove home and got the shirt.
That's funny. Vince has completely removed himself from post, and I don't know if it was really going to be an option here. I think regardless of whatever was going to happen with this news that came down, Endeavor and TKO was likely going to force him out. Maybe that's part of the reason why The Rock was brought in to become a part of the board of directors. I don't want to.
That's what we actually brought that up on this week's show. It kind of it kind of softened the blow. CJ said that, yeah,
he did say that. But I just I don't know, man. I had an opportunity to look into some of the joints, and I was like, my boy, this is nasty. Hey, Andy, don't do that. Graham didn't mess up for not one time. Nah. If I send the information to the group chat and a nigga decides to look over that and look past it and ignore that,
I'm gonna look in the group chat.
That's not on me. That's not on me.
This man be asking me. This man be literally on my line about. Oh, so y'all can give me an answer about this. But the one time I need you to do this, hey man, I'm not gonna say nothing else.
I read it. I was at work.
Me and CJ had a conversation about it. What do you want me to do?
I was like, yo, man, I'll do that shit. It was like a Zoom, too. He was like, you want to get on the Zoom? I didn't have nothing articulate to say at the time because I was at work.
Hey, that's not...
So, yo, he's a freak-ass boy.
Bro, we literally had 1 hour from the time that it came in to get it done to deadline. You feel me? I'm like, I don't know if that's going to happen. Hey, nah, Andy, you good, bro. I'm just fucking around with you, bro. You good. All the way through.
Hey, Vince, he's a freak ass boy. All right, good night.
Right, yeah, exactly.
That was 100% on me and the signal that I had because I don't remember seeing this picture at all. And the signal at my job sucks, so I probably didn't even see the picture load through. So,
but it's there.
It's there.
It's there. It's there.
Like I said, I blame Verizon. As soon as after they got rid of the, can you hear me now, dude? Everything been downhill since.
Mr. B says Vince definitely partied with Cosby and Diddy. That's really funny. I was watching the Joe Budden podcast. They brought up the Vince thing. It was very interesting.
Oh yeah, that was very funny.
I didn't want to repost the whole conversation because they did a dramatic reading of the text messages, and
no, that definitely got me a lot of good laughing tears.
Yeah, for sure. I just couldn't post that on the social media and shit. That was gross.
Nah.
Salute to Beezy 504 to chat. Beezy says, shout out to y'all, the best wrestling content creators out right now, man. Listen, we really appreciate that.
Yeah, good looking out, Wody.
That's a high honor. You feel me? Like, we definitely appreciate that. And it, not for nothing. We're fucking trying out here, yo. We're fucking trying,
man. We are. Hey, y'all know something about Vince was trying to buy NBC.
Definitely. See, look, that always happens.
That doesn't make sense. He was trying to buy NBC, PBS, all that shit. You feel me?
He was trying to buy Netflix.
See what happens when you try to buy NBC? They set you up. But nah, bro, this whole thing,
Bill Cosby,
this whole situation, like yo.
Good. Sorry.
But this nigga trying to fuck me up, trying to make me look bad. People gonna clip this thing up and be like, what's funny? Nah, but this whole situation, Vince, there's no way he can come back off of this. Like, there's no way. Like I said before on the on this week's episode, the allegations that he had before, people swept them under the rug to some degree. Like we didn't, obviously, and a lot of other upstanding people in the wrestling community, they didn't sweep it under the rug. But there were a lot of people who did, who were kind of like, well, these are allegations, and I don't see anything is proven. And he hasn't even had his day in court, all that shit. But when this came down the line, it was so graphic and so detailed and so morbid and grotesque and all of that, where you can't really dismiss it. Yeah. Like you tried to do the other ones. You shouldn't have dismissed the other ones, because where there's smoke, there's fire. That's why Stephanie McMahon jumped out the window. Y'all thought y'all no. I think that's why. Like, I'm not like,
she could have been okay.
We'll say maybe. I'm gonna say maybe. I'm gonna say maybe to save face, but I feel like that's why she jumped out the window.
She was definitely privy to that information.
Because Triple H and Stephanie both voted against Vince McMahon's return. They both were like, this is not a good look. A lot of people at the time were like, oh, well, they just want to keep creative power to themselves. And Vince built this place, and if it wasn't for him, there wouldn't be a WWE, blah, blah, blah. There wouldn't be wrestling without him. Like, bruh, shut the fuck up. Like, y'all act like there was no wrestling in the world before Vince McMahon created WWE. Would it have been the same as it is now? Maybe, maybe not. But either way, getting to do that doesn't excuse you to be able to do the things that are being brought against him. And right now, like I said, I don't want to hear anybody saying, oh, you got to separate the art from the artist. Fuck you and fuck the art too, bro. This is nasty shit, and it can't be swept under the rug, and I don't want to see this.
Yeah, man.
Period. I don't want to say something weird, but what? I don't want to be like, he could never come back, nigga. This nigga Donald Trump is on fucking presidential ballots, all right? So he might just have to come back. Was like, who told you it was open mic night, bitch, to Vince McMahon? Because he is like, both of them niggas is sick. Like, if you're white and you have billions of dollars, like you can find a way to do anything. He still has 11% of shares in the entire company. Like, he's gonna be sitting back chilling, just like all the niggas that you hate, like, all the niggas that get paid to go away. He just got paid to go away. So just be happy that he's away for the time being, and appreciate the time that you have, because everything can change at any moment.
This shit was nasty. Definitely nasty.
But anyway,
here's the thing, and I'll just end on this, because it's kind of funny, but at the same time, because it's like, here's my thing. How do I say this? Okay, so like, people do their little freaky stuff, whatever. That's your business. You feel me? That's your business. Whatever little kinky, little nasty fetish shit that you into, have at it. Who gives a fuck? Problem is, When you a billionaire, you got to be fucking careful. When you a celebrity, you got to be fucking careful. When you in a position of power, you got to be fucking careful. You can't just be out here naming sex toys after the fucking performers that work for you and you sign their checks, my nigga. Like, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Like, what kind of freaky ass shit possessed you?
It's
Like,
not-
bro.
Hey, yo, shorty, you about to put this hiding right in you tonight. You know what I'm saying? This is hiding right here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Bro, if like what Graham said, like if you get down like that and of course if it's consensual, that if it's consensual and everything like that, and that's how you get down, cool. But like the extent of these accusations and the fact like that it was brought across the way that it was brought across, nah.
It's nasty,
bro. Listen, this is the lesson of the day. All right, if you're gonna make somebody sign a legal binding document, make sure you adhere to the things in that legal binding document, so this doesn't happen.
Yeah. Don't tell somebody you're gonna give them $3 million in a BMW and just give them $1 million and think that everything's all cool.
Like, what are you
that's the part. Like, you were so sure that you would get away with this, that no one could touch you. This is what it's like getting away with shit over and over and over and over. He got away with the steroid shit. He got away with the Chris Benoit shit. He got away with some other egregious shit. Now this, when you stack up W's like that, if you want to call them that, if you want to classify them as W's, if you keep stacking them up, when you beat the little government, the United States of America, you can say I got a win on the United States. That kind of inflates your head to a level where you think I can do anything, I can get away with anything. But guess what? I don't know if y'all know this. But you're never really gonna win against a woman. You're never going to win. You might think you've won, but guess what? You didn't win. And he only paid her $1 million. I think the NDA was like agreed upon like what, $3 million. So when that check didn't hit, oh man, that was your ass. And at this point, it's not even. At this point, I'm pretty sure, it might not even be about the money or whatever. It might just be about getting, like, putting that out there and exposing them and telling their story and hoping that other people come forward and tell their stories about what happened to them. Either way, this shit was, it was something that we haven't seen before, and I hope we never see again.
Yeah, but if you're not gonna follow the rules, why should I, nigga? You ain't gonna put on a neck brace to get out of this shit, nigga. Ain't no neck brace gonna save you from this shit, nigga. Like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Like what you did was reprehensible, nigga. One of them big words, nigga, with re in it. That means you were prehensible again. All right. Like you like that shit was just like the shit that like them text messages, but like just like you said, like the messages, but like that's the sign of a nigga who's too rich, and then like Ben said, who just got away with way too much, nigga. And then eventually, you know what I'm saying, everybody gets to everybody has to pay the piper, nigga. And like,
hey, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That nigga should write one of them books. One of them books that they be the women be reading.
I can't believe it's not butter nigga on the front.
This old 50 Shades of Grey nigga. This nigga, his imagination is fucking. He should write one of them books, bro. He should write one of them books. Oh, that nigga crazy, Pete. That shit nasty.
Him and John Laurinaitis in on it too, like. Bro,
Johnny wants you Tuesday, but not this Tuesday because he's busy.
Bitch,
what the fuck, nigga? The fuck? Yeah, let's wrap this shit up, man.
Yeah, man. All right, let's close out the Rumble. Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. They had I don't know. Would you call it a lackluster final two?
No, it was like remember we talked about the Undertaker and Shawn Michaels having that thing, like that was the Shasta version of Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. You know what I mean?
Oh, this was Mr. Pibb. This is Dr. Lightning.
Oh my!
This was Mountain Rush.
It's the RC Cola.
Right here. Tiki Punch.
Yeah, I fuck with Tiki Punch, nigga. We not doing that.
Oh, you're not that
hey,
good,
yo, facts. Tiki Punch be hitting. Tiki Punch be hitting. But yeah, like CM Punk came in, he eliminated Drew McIntyre. He looked kind of blown up, if we're being honest.
Hey man, gotta get back in that ring with Trick and Mello and Grayson.
No excuse. He has no excuse, nigga. You the only one that's been wrestling recently that's coming back, nigga. You have no excuse.
But did they get down to we got down to the final four. I think the final four was Drew, Gunther, Cody, and CM Punk. So that was the final four. I think like after the whole face off at the at the Raw before Royal Rumble this week, I think we all kind of knew this is going to be the final two. Mm-hmm. But either that one of these guys is going to win. I didn't think they were going to pull out a back-to-back Rumble winner. Graham did, which is why he won the Public Enemies. Which is why he won the Public Enemies podcast prediction title. I actually retained.
It's up, man.
Yeah, I thought the whole time, I was like, okay, well, it's definitely going to be CM Punk winning, getting his main event, whatever. But now I guess the stories are switched because after Cody Rhodes put CM Punk out of the Rumble, you remember when Stephon Diggs was looking like sitting on the field and watching,
looking at the confetti
after he lost, after they lost, yeah, that was very much what CM Punk was doing. You just sitting in the background, like I'm gonna use this as fuel to motivate me. I'm like, nigga, if you don't get your ass to the locker room, bro, and get your gear and get out of there, but
you're fighting Seth Rollins tomorrow.
To me, it's looking like they kind of switched paths. It was a nice little pivot, to be honest with you, because I think a lot of people already had CM Punk down as winning. I did. I think CJ did as well, and a lot of other people.
Gunther, nigga.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did pick Gunther. Oh yeah, he was in the ballpark. I forgot. Okay, so
we're 3, 2, 1.
At least I was closer than you. But
I love it.
Yeah, having them kind of pivot from there to be like, okay, well, this kind of people are expecting this, so let's just switch the roadmap. I think I will put it out there right now. I think CM Punk wins the Elimination Chamber to go on to WrestleMania.
Really? Do you?
I'm gonna put it out there. I'm putting it out in the air. He's getting that main event. He's getting that main event. The buy one get one free, 2 for all, whatever you call that shit in AEW.
Oh yeah, the buy one get one Fortnite extravaganza. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying.
He's definitely getting that. Yeah, on GOD, he's getting that.
When you come back, I'll still be here and I'll kick your ass. I'm like, bro, come on, man. I think we all knew he was gonna be there.
Yeah, bro, it's bad.
But
that's fucking hilarious, man.
So obviously Cody, he's gonna go against Roman Reigns. He pointed at Roman Reigns, and I thought it was a nice little touch that they had Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins sitting in the skyboxes, kind of like watching, to kind of be like, oh, who gonna come after me? I love that.
Mm-hmm. That was a nice little thingy. Yeah.
Shout out to Andy. I got to, bro. I got to jump the gun.
Nah, bro. Same thing with Cody, bro. CM Punk needs adversity. He can't just come back and get right to winning big shit. You feel me? He beat Dominic Mysterio twice. You feel me? In LA and in Madison Square Garden. That's good enough for you right now. You could win the Elimination Chamber. You feel me? And then there you go.
And, this Royal Rumble showed me who's getting paid the most in WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you guys give the Royal Rumble? Well, you want to do a lighter grade?
1 to 5. I thought we do our scale
1 to 5. Oh, 1 to 5. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me get my board, nigga.
Oh, you gonna get your board for this?
Yeah, nigga.
I'm not getting that shit. That's all the way in the next room. I'm not getting up and walking all the way back down there.
I didn't know.
Well, ain't nobody asked you to do nothing, nigga. I'm doing something for me, nigga, because I'm my own man.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, real nigga, man. I'm gonna give the Royal Rumble a 3. It's middle of the road, man, and honestly, it was down the women's Rumble, so I'm gonna give it a 3.
Hey, I will go 3.4.
3.4 is crazy.
Yeah, bro. I was gonna do 3.5. I was like, I gotta bring it back.
Gotta be a little bit less than that.
Gotta be a little bit less. It's a smidgen, just a little bit. But yeah, it was like what you said. Like that first women's Royal Rumble was filled with surprises. It was not filled with. I feel like that's a little bit strong. Say it was filled with surprises. But it had some nice little surprises. You know, you had Naomi coming back. You had Jordan Grace. You had Jade Cargill having her debut. And not only that, you have some pretty cool spots there. But the Roman Reigns title match went exactly as planned. Like it was the formula for the past 5 Roman Reigns defenses. The whole Kevin Owens and Logan Paul. I caught the finish of it. From what I heard from other people, they said they wasn't really hitting like that. And we get to the men's Royal Rumble, which a lot of people were like, we didn't really have any surprises that I really wanted, and the final 2 really lagged. It did what it needed to do.
Yeah, 3.8. You know what I'm saying? I was just gonna give it a 4, but I didn't want to be that nigga. Like, oh my god, you just doing too much.
You know, you know what you remind me of? I put a 3. I put a 3.4. You put a 3.8. You remind me of the niggas that when they go on The Price is Right and they give out their price for it, and somebody says $1 more than them.
$1.
That's you. Like, oh, how much the wash and dry set cost? I'm like, I'm saying like $15.30. And you're like, oh, $15.31. Yeah.
Bro, you know how mad I be, nigga, when niggas do that shit and then they get to play Plinko and I'll be like, then they want to shake your hand, nigga. Like, nigga, suck my dick, nigga. But, shake my hand, nigga. But no, like the women, like I think that might be the best women's Royal Rumble match that I've seen. Maybe I'm biased because I got to see a lot of black excellence in there.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that might be the best women's Rumble match that I've seen. I like the Kevin Owens. Like the match was, you know what I'm saying? Like all the matches, I'm saying like every match is going to go the way it's going to go. But like I like the ending, like just like how it worked out with the Kevin Owens match. But like the Roman Reigns shit, like yeah, it's the same old. I'm saying same old song. You know what I'm saying? But it's a song that you like.
I don't like the song no more.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's this Roman Reigns run is kind of like that apple bottom jeans boost with the first song now. Like we had about enough of it. But and then I think the men's Rumble matches had a lot to live up to. So you had to get your 2 heavy hitters out there, and then you send everybody home happy. So like that was cool. But yeah, 3.8.
I'm with you on that. Hey man, well, why don't y'all give this a 3.8, 4 stars, 3 stars, 7 stars, 8 stars? You feel me? Whatever the fuck you feel. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you're watching live, we definitely appreciate you if you made it this far. We'll be back live and direct this upcoming Thursday. Make sure you stay tapped in, stay tuned, and stay dangerous because All Elite with Keeks will be live on this channel this upcoming Monday. Hope you guys check it out. But yeah. What else do we have? Do we have anything else to announce or to say? I think we've got that's pretty much it. Mm-hmm. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show, man. And remember, people have lawyers, so why the fuck would they answer your questions at press conferences? See y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Deuces.